Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today we got an exciting video. We're going to be breaking down the Legion of Superheroes movie trailer that was just released. You guys who are Supergirl fans are going to be really excited to see what goes down in this trailer for the new animated movie. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DCTV videos later this year. Okay, so first things first, I have to announce that we are doing merch. That's right, we, the DCTV show, are dropping merch later this week. But if you are a member of the channel, you can get early access to that merch and get ordering now. It's very exciting. I think the designs are really cool. I'm going to be doing a proper release later this week, but members will get sent the link straight away as soon as you become a member. So if you aren't a member of the channel, please become a member today by clicking the join button, which is down below. It's pretty obvious where it is, and become any level of super friend. You will be supporting the channel, but also you get cool exclusive perks like this. So please be sure to click the join button if you want to support the channel and get access to the merch that is going to be releasing later this week to everyone else. But the members have started ordering. We've got a couple of orders, so very exciting times. But for now, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So we're going to be talking about the Legion of Superheroes film in this video. And this is something we've talked about a couple of times in the last month or so since they originally announced that this film was actually happening in the first place, because this came out of nowhere, and I said this in previous videos. We are expecting a Legion of Superheroes TV show that is animated, and so this animated movie just came out of absolutely nowhere, like no one was expecting it. So this is coming from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment, so it's going to be released on DVD, Blu-ray and online, and it's going to be mainly focusing around Supergirl and her going to the future and joining the Legion of Superheroes. And so yeah, I'm very excited about this because I'm a Legion fan. I really fell in love with the Legion as soon as they came about on Supergirl, the TV show on the CW, and obviously you guys know I'm a huge Supergirl fan, so any project with Supergirl is amazing, and I love that she's kind of getting her own animated film. And I definitely don't think this would have happened without Supergirl actually doing Legion on the show, because I really feel like it's boosted their presence, and especially Supergirl's presence. And that's also another reason why I think Supergirl is currently in the DCEU about to appear in the Flash film, is because of Melissa Benoist's Supergirl onto the CW and how popular it was. And so I think she's really kind of gave birth to this new era of Supergirl. And so we're going to be breaking down this trailer, a classic old trailer breakdown, which we haven't done for a while. If you guys are a long time subscriber of the channel and you watch normally during the Arrowverse seasons when they're on, you know we do trailer breakdowns for Superman, Lois and the Flash every single episode. But honestly, it's been a very long time since I did a proper trailer breakdown, because those shows ended a while ago now, like many months ago. So for now, let's go ahead and jump into this trailer breakdown of the new Legion of Superheroes animated film trailer. Okay, so the first shot in the trailer is this, and there is a voice overlay over it, and basically Superman, obviously Supergirl's cousin, brings her to the future with the proposition that Supergirl could train with the Legion of Superheroes at the Legion Academy. And he says to think of the Legion of Superheroes like they are a future version of the Justice League. And so that's kind of where we start off, and in the first shot you do get to see Supergirl flying up in the air in the future, in the 31st century. That is normally where the Legion of Superheroes is set, and so she's overlooking the Legion Academy. You can see some projections of some of these Legion members, and potentially they are some of the members that have gone missing. We know a bunch of them have gone missing, and that is kind of part of the main mission slash story of this film, to find these members who have been taken away. And so yeah, you get to see a shot of Superman obviously introducing the Legion Academy and basically welcoming Kara into this new world, and he's kind of set everything up for her. And so this is obviously a very different time period for Kara, because she's used to like our present day, and this futuristic stuff is definitely not what she's used to. but she gets the concept of, you know, the Legion of Superheroes as a super team, because obviously back from our time, she is very used to this. You know, that's where the reference from the Justice League comes from. But anyway, I think the most exciting thing in this trailer for Supergirl fans from the TV show is not only seeing Supergirl and Superman together, but also seeing Supergirl and Mon-El. And so I know this is not them reuniting or anything like that, because it isn't our characters from the Arrowverse, but it's exciting for fans of the characters. So there you go, this is our first interaction with Mon-El and Supergirl in this DCEU film, and Mon-El introduces himself to Supergirl. I can presume that Mon-El is kind of one of the higher ranking members of the Legion of Superheroes. I really don't know the exact kind of structure that this movie is going to be taking. However, I will just quickly go through some of the characters that we're going to be seeing, and you see some of them dotted around in some of these shots throughout the trailer. So we have Dawnstar, Phantom Girl, Bouncing Boy, obviously that's pretty obvious who that is in the trailer, but Timberwolf, Brainiac 4, Mon-El, Cosmic Boy, Chemical King, Brainiac, Solomon Grundy, Arms Fall Off Boy, Brainiac 2, Shadow Lass, Allura, which is normally Supergirl's mother, and Triplicate Girl, Invisible Kid, and Brainiac 3, along with obviously Superman, Batman's in the trailer, and also Supergirl. So those are kind of the main core characters. A lot of them will just be kind of background characters, because that is a lot of people. Some people are even voicing 2 characters, and obviously among those people I just mentioned, there's some villains in the mix. So they're not all Legion of Superheroes characters, but they are going to be some of the people that the Legion are going to be fighting against. But let's go back to the trailer. So yeah, we get a couple of shots of Mon-El and Supergirl being introduced together, and yeah, I think it looks really cool. I have to say the animation is very nice. It's very much so classic DC animated animation in terms of like the last 10 years or so. I feel like we've stuck to the animation, and I think it always really works. But Superman is there in the background. Then you get to see some of the core Legion members obviously introducing themselves to Supergirl, it seems. So Mon-El is seemingly guiding her around the Legion HQ, and you get to see Bouncing Boy, for instance, in this scene showing off his powers. But then we move on to some more training action. So again, this could be, you know, just after this, I have no idea, but there is a version of Brainiac here. Not sure which version, considering the synopsis includes like 3 different versions of Brainiac, but this is the good Legion version of Brainiac. You can probably presume we're going to see the evil version as well sometime in this film. But anyway, so this is a training scene. You get to see Supergirl, Mon-El, Brainiac, and all the rest of the members in fighting stances, presumably ready to train. However, it could be, you know, something more realistic, but I think they're taking down like kind of drones and bots and stuff. And so you get to see a classic Supergirl shot right here with Supergirl using her heat vision to take something down. And then the trailer shifts a note, and we get to see Batman for the first time talking to Superman. And this is a continuation of the Batman and Superman we've been seeing recently in the DC animated universe. I believe Jensen Ackles actually is voicing Batman. He did this for The Long Halloween recently, which I'm sure a lot of you guys saw. I thought that was an awesome 2-part animated film series. And so Batman basically is voicing his concerns to Superman about Supergirl and her potential recklessness in terms of her not being able to control herself because she has such great powers. And I believe this conversation happens early on in the film, and that's probably one of the inciting reasons why Superman suggests to Supergirl maybe to go to the future in order to see if maybe she can learn a bit more about controlling her powers and basically being a superhero. So yeah, I think that's where it's leading off. And then whilst Batman is saying that, we get a shot in seemingly, you know, maybe a different location. Everything is a lot more orange, could be on a different planet, I'm not sure, but Supergirl looks pretty cool here. Then we get to see Brainiac being introduced, presumably to Supergirl for the first time, and Supergirl does not take it lightly. Obviously, Supergirl and people in the present have a very different perception of Brainiac, because Brainiac has come back, presumably in the past, and, you know, bottled Candor and everything. So Superman does have a relationship with Brainiac, so with that you can assume that Supergirl does too. And so that's why you're seeing Supergirl literally pinning Brainiac up in the air and threatening him. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But then we move on to a shot which includes some of the Legion members that have presumably gone missing, which is just like a close-up of what we saw at the start of the trailer. And so they're kind of just holograms, and that's why you get to see them just kind of idly standing here, although they seem like they're flying. It's not their powers, they're just kind of there as a reminder. And it seems that the Dark Circle, which is the villainous group who is presumably the main villains of this animated film, have taken them away, and so that's why half of the Legion are missing, and in a lot of the shots it's kind of the same Legion members. And so, like Supergirl says in the trailer, she has seen the Dark Circle and she's ready to go take them on, and she thinks she can take them on by herself. However, it's pretty clear she's going to need the help of the rest of the Legion. And so that's pretty much where the trailer ends. We get this cool final shot of Supergirl flying up into the sky outside the Legion HQ, and she's kicking ass basically. Then we get the final reveal of the Legion of Superheroes animated film actual title card, and the title card includes the House of El symbol, so you can tell this is pretty much a Supergirl film and a Superman related film. Obviously Superman does feature in the film, so I'm not going to discard him there, but Supergirl is the main character, so it makes sense that we have the House of El symbol there. I think it's very cool, and I think it's a very exciting concept that we're going to get a Legion of Superheroes Supergirl led film. And I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't call it like Supergirl Legion of Superheroes or something like that, because I feel like that would have got a lot more attention than just Legion of Superheroes. But I think the inclusion of the House of El symbol definitely signifies to people, if they see this, they're like, okay, now I'm interested, because this is related to their House of El family. And obviously they are very popular with fans. But yeah, so that's pretty much the trailer. I would say it's really good, and I can't wait to see what it's like when it comes out in the new year. There is currently no release date for the film, and there is no explicit links with the Arrowverse beyond just the Legion of Superheroes and Supergirl being characters that have popped up. But as I've said many times, I still remain a big advocate for a Legion of Superheroes TV show to be set within the boundaries of the Arrowverse. I would love to see that, but for now this is like a very cool thing to get in the meantime. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And I would like to remind you guys that if you become a member today, like I mentioned earlier, you can get access to our merchandise for the DCTV show. It's some really cool merch, got some good t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, especially for those of you guys who live in Europe or in colder places in North America. Definitely it will be great this winter. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, please be sure to support via buying just one piece of merch would be more than enough. However, I have a special offer for those of you guys who want to buy 2 or more items. I'll be sending you a very special Arrowverse related giveaway item, which will be signed by me, and I'll write something in it as well, so it's all personalized to you guys as a thank you for buying my merchandise when it releases. Like I said at the start of the video, the merch is going to be released to the public later this week, probably on the weekend. But if you want to get it right now, get early access, become a member by clicking the join button down below and becoming a super friend today. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. You can click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video, but I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
I see red.